Hello, welcome, and I'm so glad that you are here. My name is Carissa Munoz, and this is the Dear Future Pioneers podcast. This podcast is created for my senior project at Sacred Heart University. I am a student within the College of Arts and Sciences, most specifically the School of Communication, Media, and the Arts, so I am a media arts student. And for our assignment, we were given creative freedom to kind of showcase our skills and anything that we've learned over the last 4 years, or just be able to create something that we love. And coming into this class, I was really lost because I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I knew we had this beautiful podcasting suite, and I really like to talk and share my experiences and connect with others. So a podcast was one of my top choices. And the idea behind Dear Future Pioneers came from when I was trying to think of what I wanted to cover for my senior project. Something that I really wanted to highlight was kind of a time capsule for myself, talking about my 4 years and my experiences that I've had here at Sacred Heart, because Sacred Heart has become such a safe haven for me. And I absolutely love and adore the school and the experiences that I've had. So that was kind of the starting point. And I realized that something that I wanted to do too was to have other people showcase their experiences and give myself a way to even learn more about Sacred Heart and see how Sacred Heart has impacted other people on such a large scale. So the idea for this podcast was to give students something to look forward to when they accept Sacred Heart's, admissions statement, and they know that they're coming here and they're coming to college soon and they're so excited. But something, you go into school and you know what you're studying maybe, or maybe you're undecided, which is completely fine. I came in undecided as well. But you don't really know where you will find kind of your home within Sacred Heart. And what I mean by that is you don't know where you'll find, where you feel safe, or the things that you enjoy doing, or the people that you're going to connect with, and those will become your best friends, or just your family here at Sacred Heart. And I know for me, I'm an only child, so I didn't have anybody who could give me an insight into what college would be for me. My parents, obviously tried to give me a good idea of what college would look like, but there is such a distinct kind of gap between their experience and what my experience could be, that when I came into Sacred Heart, I had no idea where I would find my family or my place, or where I would finally feel comfortable coming into school. So when I was thinking of what I could cover, I was like, as an 18-year-old, something that I wish I had was, I wish I had somebody who had gone through Sacred Heart, or is on their last legs of going through Sacred Heart, and telling me what experiences I might be able to have, or what areas of student life could look like for me. So Dear Future Pioneers was born. I have set up this podcast to be kind of a showcase for different areas of student life, because you have the areas that are showcased within your academic career. And of course, that is important when you're coming into college. But the other half of your college experience is who you meet and the experiences that you have that you'll talk about when you're old and gray. And I just would love to be able to showcase that for students that are coming in, or maybe are a little bit nervous, and seeing where they would find, where they belong. So for this podcast, I have broken up various sectors of student life. We have Greek life, we have clubs, we have sports, we have theater arts and the performing arts, we have faith and service, we have different student leadership opportunities like student government, res life, first year experience and orientation leaders, we have student ambassadors, and all these different areas of student life that my friends and my classmates and my peers have all been involved in, and I've seen it impact their life on such a large scale that I would love to be able to share that with any future pioneers that are coming in, or people that want to get a taste of what Sacred Heart student life could look like. And we have such a vibrant community here on campus, and being able to showcase that would be such an amazing experience for me, and hopefully for the students that I have on the podcast. A lot of the students, or most of the students that come on, I'm going to be showcasing senior experiences, because it's kind of a way for us to remember, why we got started in the first place, and reflect on how it's impacted us as a person. And, as I said earlier, our Sacred Heart career. So within each podcast, you're going to meet several different lovely individuals who will be able to share a personal insight onto how their specific student life organization has impacted them, what is expected and what could be expected for you, and could kind of give you a glimpse of what's waiting here for you at Sacred Heart. So I hope that, anybody that comes across this podcast, if you're listening to this, if you're watching this, hello, because there's a video component to it as well. You can find that on YouTube. These podcasts will most likely be on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, anywhere that people can have access to it. But anybody that comes across this, I hope that it just gives you a new perspective on Sacred Heart. And I hope that it either gets you excited, or it makes you proud to be a pioneer, or it just gives you a different look on how Sacred Heart community and our lifestyle is. So I thank you again for tuning in with me, and I hope that you enjoy the ride, and I look forward to sharing these experiences with you. So let's get started, shall we?